Oh. Sorry about that. What an unpleasant way to start stream. I apologize. Welcome back, though. I am a couple minutes late because I slept in, but everything should be up and rolling, I believe. Thank you for joining me, as always, and welcome back to Blueprints. So, last time, if you remember, we did a bunch of stuff. We got some really good progress, and thanks to finally finishing that, or thanks to finally finding that gadget with the power hammer, being able to knock down walls was tremendously good. I do have a couple of major puzzles that I still want to solve today. So, first off, there is the issue of... Oh yeah, I forgot I have an extra 20 steps today, which is great. First off, there's the issue of the puzzle that's made of the pictures in every room of the mansion. I'm still 5 rooms short of figuring that out for now. I can probably remove those brackets too. There's also the puzzle in the laboratory, which is just going to require the... Oh no, I forgot I picked up the running shoes. Oh well. It's going to require the boiler room to be there and powered. And what else? There's a couple more that I want to investigate. We need to do some of the achievements. And one that I think will be fairly reasonable is getting to the antechamber within an hour. What's the hall pass do again? You will not lose steps traveling between two hallways. They don't craft gems to draft. Okay. So we're going to work on that. There's a couple other things I want to work on as well, but for right now, that's important. Our main goal is to find more Sanctum keys so we can get these sigils and find out what the last story is, basically. Also, I have no idea what this last permanent edition is supposed to be, so we need to hopefully find that eventually. I know there's still upgrades I can find in the mansion as well, so we gotta work towards those, if we can find them. And we're gonna start out by going down here. Because I need to get this outer room going right away. I'm not sure what's gonna be here. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. That could be pretty good, to be honest. It would save me a lot of gems today. The tomb would be good for gold, but I'm not going to use that too much. I don't care about the root cellar at the moment. I should come back here when I've got dice later on, so I can have a little more control over this. Because there aren't a lot of these outside rooms, but they would be nice to have. I think. Let's check the room directory here. Found floor plans. Outer rooms. Here we go. Yeah, so I've already seen all of the outer rooms here. And there's not many, so having a little bit of control with the dice would be very helpful. Anyway, we're going to go back into the house here. I'd really like to get the clock tower up and running right away. Not that I really can, but I would like it if I could. Let's see. We'll go hallway so I don't seal myself out. Because my plan was if I go straight north. Yeah, let's do that. And we're going to try and basically bum rush to rank 8. If I can. Chapel. Sure, let's do that. At least for now. And there's no pipes running through here for the boiler room, which is kind of weird. It's okay, it's just kind of weird. Anything I can grab off the walls? No? Okay. Hey, welcome back, Doug. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining, as always.
Oh, hi there.
Hello to you as well. Actually, was that Doug that just said that? Yes, it was. Okay, good. Just making sure. Hey, Bobby, how you doing, friend? Thank you for joining. Good to see you. Well, I'm glad to hear you're good, Doug. I'm doing all right. I actually woke up 12 minutes ago. 12 to 15 minutes ago. I was a little tired last night. Bobby is a friend that also streams, but he... I have known him for... what, probably like about a year? I think about a year, right, Bobby? We play Helldivers together a lot. He's one of my friends from there. And he is a very cool person. And his wife hates that I am an influence on him, and he tries to make more puns as a result. Which I think is just an excellent experience. So, you know, too bad for her. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, well, we'll go in anyway. The puns are spreading. They are contagious and they're amazing. And Bobby has been getting better at them lately, which is really nice. Not you. What's this one? The sail. Okay, cool. I am not going that way. She secretly likes it. She just won't admit it, and she does for her own puns too. Okay, well that's good then. I'm glad everybody's on the same page with that, because puns are amazing. Anyway, how is your day going, Bobby? It feels very rare that you have time to actually come hang out with me. Did you get a day off from work? Is today your Saturday? Okay, don't want to do the garage there. Why is everything trying to seal me out? Ugh. Okay, well, I guess we'll do the garage. It's going great. Oh, you're on vacation. That's fun. Well, I hope you're enjoying the vacation. A whole week is nice. I used to try and abuse the Christmas vacation days as much as possible. So anytime we'd get a long weekend of like one day off, I'd try and take an additional day the following like Monday usually. Because it would be Friday off and then we'd get Saturday, Sunday, and then I'd request Monday off as well. It was a very efficient way to use up my days, let me tell you. But Christmas was always the best because we'd get like 3 days off in a row midweek. Or maybe 3 days total because there was New Year's there as well. Which means I could take 2 or 3 days of my own and then have a full week to a week and a half off counting the weekends. Home for today. Tomorrow I go to a hotel. Nice, nice. Well, I appreciate you spending some of your precious day off with me. It's so nice to have you. I went the wrong way. Come to think of it, how was sports yesterday, Doug? I think you said you were training for volleyball, if I remember correctly. How has the helldiving been going, Bobby? The numbers on there have been a little low lately, huh? And good! I'm glad to hear volleyball practice has gone well, Doug. I gotta go this way. Oh, but I don't have a key. Dang. Crap. This day is not going well. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go back up. Bobby says it's been quiet. Got a double front MO, bots and squids. Fun, fun. Yeah, I heard it's been... The numbers have been around 30,000 players lately, which is not great considering last month it was 10 times that. We've been hitting over 300,000 at the time. So it's a bit of a shame. And as for me, what have I been up to is... not much, to be honest. Why is everything dead ending? I have been playing games a lot. I might actually do a double stream today because I have been trying to get the... what's it called? I've been trying to do the Normandy event in No Man's Sky, and I kind of screwed up the start yesterday, and so I spent 2 hours on a new file, never even getting to the start of the mission. Which was not my smartest thing, let me tell you. But I do want to get it. I never have before. Outside of that, have I been doing anything interesting? Not really. It's just streaming, having fun, playing games. Bobby says, yeah, sadness, but to be expected. Everyone waiting for the next big event and the new war bond. That's true. Not to mention, probably people are also really hoping for more improvements. Because Arrowhead was being a little shady with things. Here we go. Did I tell you about my pet spider, Doug says? I got her a little bit ago. You did not. I'm curious and concerned to hear about it. Please do tell. Keycard system. I need security level off. Well, let's go high, and then we'll go to off. Like, is it a dangerous spider that you're keeping around? Does it have its own cage? Offline mode set to unlocked. Oh. There we go. Because you know me and spiders, they like to try and kill me, so I'm very scared of them. Do you have any plans for the rest of the day, Bobby? Pump room, don't need right now. Let's go to the Nook. I didn't want to start doing these so fast, but I'm dead ending a lot. This would have been an excellent day for the other thing. Commissary. Holy crap. Her name is Charlotte the Fourth, and I picked her up because she ripped off like 3 legs. She's a harmless spider and in a cage. Okay, well, fair enough. Gaming mostly, Bobby says. And what are you looking forward to for gaming today? Anything you've been waiting on getting time to play? If I recall correctly, you're still playing with Demo Storm, I believe, for Helldiver stuff. I think his name was Demo Storm. I forgot. I'm sorry. I do try and remember. I just didn't have luck remembering today. My brain is not braining. Here we go. Cool. Courtyard, I guess. And that's all you're up to? Just playing Helldivers with him, or have you had something that you've been looking forward to getting to? I know there were some days where I would struggle, but I'm in vacation mode, brain on rest mode, Bobby says. That's cool. That's cool. Usually when I go on vacation mode, it was just desperate to catch up on everything that I've been waiting for or missing out on. I kind of want to do that. Yeah, let's do utility closet. I'll turn the keycard system off, gymnasium off, garage on. There we go. That is a really good question, Doug. I don't think I ever asked him that. So Doug asked, Bobby, what's your favorite dinosaur? And Bobby says, I just got off Helldivers for a bit. My favorite dinosaur is the T-Rex. That's a good one. That's a good one. So if we ever play a Power Rangers game, I'm guessing you're going to be Red Ranger? Except that they haven't used dinosaurs since the very first series of Power Rangers. Which I think is kind of lame. They should have. They absolutely should have used dinosaurs more often. Let's see. How do we get down there? Again, not that way. There it is. I really liked ankylosaurs all the way, and Dino Thunder was the last time they used dinosaurs. Fair enough. Carnotaurus. Are you sure that's not a Digimon? It's got a cool name. I have no idea what it is, but it's a cool name, Doug. It has little horns on its head. Okay, cool. Is it bipedal or quadrupedal? Did it have wings like a old school? What are they called? The statues. Not gremlins. Gargoyles. I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't discovered any dinosaurs with flying dinosaurs with horns on their head. That would have been cool. Not that one. This one. That's south. This one's east. Okay. Kitchen, boudoir, terrace. Boudoir. Nope, nope. It's basically a T-Rex with horns in a simplified way. That's fair. That's fair. Were they about the same size, or were they smaller? Come to think of it, I remember reading, hold on, Doug says, I like the D-Rex too. I don't care if it didn't exist, it's just very silly. The D-Rex. I have never heard of a D-Rex. Ooh, library. Okay, we're taking this one. Yeah, we're taking this one. I have a book I need to read in here. Here we go. Hey, cool. I've never seen this one before. Okay. Sorry, I gotta read this, so you're gonna hear me chatting for a little bit. Also, I'm going to be putting this into Discord, because the books are pretty necessary. Where is Discord? Here's Discord. Couldn't even remember the button I was trying to press. Spoiler stuff. Okay. Realm and Room. Because we found this book outside as well. But the issue was, it was the Mine Foreman's copy, which meant that it was all torn up from being underground near a waterfall for like a very long time. Like a very long time. It seems like somewhere in the range of 50 to 100 years, if my dates are right. I'm not 100% sure about that. Print screen. Print screen. But I think this is going to be exceptionally important because there are going to be... Oh! Well, now who farted at me? Hold on. Thank you for the fart, Doug. It cut out on its own. Yeah, sure it did. Nobody ever uses the toot, which is kind of disappointing because I gave 2 options for that. Yeah, okay, that one's good too. There we go. See, I thought this was actually the funnier of the two because it's not a meme sound. Borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of that specific realm. Okay. So I think I need to do this. I'm gonna gong fart with reverb you every time I see you're slightly concentrated. Well, gee, thanks. That's so helpful. Oh, I think this one is actually the next sigil that I needed. That's huge. Okay. If I can get to... Oh yeah, I dead-ended here. That's okay. I still have other options. If I can get to the clock tower again and get that sanctum key, that will come in tremendously helpful. But for now, I just need to try not to dead-end already. Because the house is not cooperating today. Like, not at all. And it's being very frustrating in that regard. I think it's because I have the dead-end stars in the sky, but it's being super frustrating.
Do it, lady.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Alright, let's see. Puzzle time. This box is empty. This puzzle is harder than it seems. This box is empty. Okay. This puzzle is harder than it seems. What the heck? Well, I'm happy I could make you dead. In a funny way, I'm assuming. This puzzle is harder than it seems. This box is empty. This box is empty. But if they're both... I'm going to go with black. I don't care. I'm going to try it. I don't really need gems today, but I'm going to try and solve it anyway. Yep. Those were true and that one's a lie. Okay. Coat check. I don't need the coat check. Dining room is a good one. We can do that. I have no idea who you're saying is at least not racist, but at least I am not racist either. That's good. I'm going to assume you're saying that. Alright. Let's go this way. Study. I don't want to go to the study. commissary is the only one that'll lead me north. Let's go that way. What's in here? Banana gem key, set of gems. Not all that helpful today, but that's okay. Office, lab, pantry. I'm gonna go popo in the popo. Okay. I'm assuming that means you're going to the washroom, and go for it. I will not stop you. Let's do office, maybe? It's a lot of steps, but I just got a lot of steps, so let's do it. I don't remember those being there before. Whatever, it's fine. There should be a date somewhere in here. It wasn't 1952. Ooh, actually, is this one of the rooms I don't have yet? No. The rooms I don't have are these three, this one, and this one. Oh, and the top left corner as well. Alright. Do I have any interest in trying Arc Raiders? I haven't actually seen much about it. I wouldn't mind trying it, but it is a little expensive at like $60 Canadian right now. So I'm not in a rush to get it. Just for that reason, that it's a little expensive. There are some other games that I need to get first, including one for stream called Lorelei and the Laser Eyes that we just met the... Ooh, finally get the trophy room that we just met the goal for. But yeah, I'd be interested in trying it. Wow, that's a lot of these. Okay. It's pretty much a looter shooter PvE and PvE at the same time. I've heard that. I heard it's also an extraction shooter. Welcome back, Doug. And it does seem like a lot of fun. I just haven't had the opportunity to play it. I know Sailing Bandito is pretty addicted to it right now. Gotcha. What's up here? Is that like a hunting cap? And this is a video recorder. Ooh, there's a globe. Spin the globe. This may actually have some sort of help or some sort of use, but I'm just kind of... Oh, actually, that looks like it might be some sort of use. The world divided? No, nothing. Sorry, I missed what you said, Bobby. He says, yep, it's too expensive for me too. My money is spent on vacation. That's fair. Are you able to discuss where you're going, or do you not want to do that on stream? Because I would be interested, but also I understand the necessity for safety and anonymity on the internet. Let's go this way. Boiler room. Hooray! I'm going to go for... Go fish. Yeah, thank you. Armory, which I haven't drafted. Piety of the Bishop. Brother-in-law's wedding. Oh, cool. Well, congratulations to him. I hope it goes well. I have no idea what Texarkana is, but I'm assuming it's a location of some sort. I still have a couple of these. Let's do the knight. Because I still want to draft the armory. That's going to be my main goal for now. I wrote that so wrong, didn't I? You did, in fact, write congratulations wrong, but you tried. It's a city on the border of Texas and Arkansas. Okay, cool. Is it actually called Texarkana, or was that just your way of telling me the relative location? I am very curious about that. Let's go for... I don't really want to lose half my steps, but I don't have my... Oh, I can lose half my steps. Okay, we're good. It is its name. Interesting. And odd, but interesting. Okay, so lose 15 steps. And then we're going to go around and eat dinner to gain more steps. There you go, Doug. Good job. You did it! I don't have a showroom, but that's okay. Is that room? Can I open that room? I can't open that room. Okay, cool. We're gonna keep going this way for the moment. Use key. We're from the south. We know to name our cities. Oh, we know how to name our cities. Got it. Games of chance. I want to go into the casino. Oh no, it's another puzzle room, isn't it? Out of order. Broken handle. Oh! Oh! I can probably use the handle from one of the... Or the broken handle that's somewhere around the house there. I did not go get the Gummy Bear album in stores, no. We can actually use this? That's surprising. Gimme. Each bit, it only costs 1 gold? That's actually kind of surprising. I did not, but please explain. I thought the joke was the Gummy Bear album in and of itself. There must be something with this one with the giant star on it. Because you can see these are different, whatever they are. I'll need to find that handle somewhere. There's a roulette table too? That's interesting. 1 wager per day. Wow, okay. I mean, it's pretty good odds. It's 1 in 2, so 50% chance of payout of some sort. And the Gummy Bear song at the end of the Gummy Bear says, look for the Gummy Bear album on November 13th in stores. I am indeed going to try and handle it. Yeah, what the hell. I have nothing else to spend the gold on. At least yet. Oh! 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 Okay, that works. I wish for the allowance coins, because that would have been awesome, but... I do indeed wish I could handle it. Because... The Oogie Boogie Man? What's the Oogie Boogie Man? Gymnasium. I already turned the lights off, so that won't cost me anything. Oh, I forgot I had access from the pool. Okay, well, that's fine. That works. From the Nightmare Before Christmas, the Oogie Boogie Man gambles. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't watch The Nightmare Before Christmas. And before you get disappointed, Doug, you know I haven't seen or heard anything. It's not intentional. I'm sorry. I did play the Halloween Town level in Kingdom Hearts, though. So I vaguely know who you're talking about. And okay, have fun. You go do your eating. I'm going to go for... My knowledge in songs is fine. Why are you going to be like this? Coins and gem amounts will not reset at the end of the day. Okay, that's a good start for tomorrow. We're going to do that. I do wish I could get through here, but I don't know what this is for. It seems like I should be able to warm it up somehow, but I don't know how exactly. Not for staff use. That's an interesting thing to have up there. See, there must be a way to warm this up, and I don't know how. Maybe next to the furnace? It might be next to the furnace, or might need to be next to the furnace. Because it looks like this should open somehow. That should be an extra door or a way out or something. The problem is it's taken out of the draft pool at the end of every day, which is super unfortunate. Anyway, we're going to keep going. I'm going to try and get up to these corners because I still want to either make my way into the secret garden somehow so I can open one of the levers on the left, or if I can, I would like to find the armory because I have no idea what's in there. It's a room I haven't even drafted yet, and I would very much like to. That's why I keep trying so hard for it. So let's go this way. Oh, is this where the extra one is? Yeah, here's the other lever. I don't have the handle for it, but I can break down that wall. And then there should be another lever in behind it. The redundancy. The redundancy specifically for... Which room is it? Great Hall of Secret Garden. The south entrance at the yeah, the south entrance of the antechamber. There we go. Not that important right now, but still pretty interesting. Okay. We gotta go... Actually, is that... Yeah, power will come through there. So let's go this way first. Use. Ooh! I can finally get power back into the lab. Okay, that's huge. That's huge, huge, huge. Because I think we figured out a way to do that. So, let's turn this on. Where are you? Here we go. Got to turn the lever this way so I can get the steam power to the boiler here. Activate. And you're not going that way, you're going straight ahead. Because I just deciphered a puzzle the other day that said press 3 after 9. So we're going to try it. 9 and 3. Ho 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 ho! Something happened. I don't know what's happening, but something is happening. Is this the last permanent upgrade I've been looking for? I was just thinking that this was something I hadn't had yet. Ho 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 ho! Ho 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 ho! This is a new thingy. The Black Bridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. Yes! Each day you may access one offline terminal from the network. Oh, that's big, big, big. That's so good. Oh my goodness. That means I can do the security room every day without problem. That's so nice. Okay, experiment set up. I could also do the experiment from the very beginning, which would be huge. Each time you find some trash while digging. Next 3 times. Ooh. Oh, my keys are out. You know what? Let's do this and this. Sure. I don't know if I'll even be able to, but we're going to hope that it works, because more allowance is awesome. And yay indeed, thank you for celebrating along with me, Bobby. Okay, let's go... Oh, I'm so excited. I finally have the 4th upgrade. Patio, darkroom. That would spread gems. I don't really need to spread gems, though. Darkroom is the only way I can get through, which is fair. It's got power running through it anyway. Which still disabled. What the heck? Oh well, that's fine. We'll be okay. I guess I'll just do this one because I can't see anything else. Oh no, dead-ended. How very lame. But having said that, this is one of the rooms that we needed to solve the puzzle for. So I'm going to assume the answer is going to be an F already. It happens a lot. It happens a lot. Oh, that's why. I still don't understand this one. So Bobby, maybe you can help out with this. I don't know if you'll be able to. These 2 pictures are supposed to have the same word in common, but with 1 letter difference. And I can't for the life of me figure it out. On the left hand there's a crate, and on the right hand there's a graph or a chart. And I'm not sure how that's supposed to relate to each other. I'm actually going to put that in there and hope I can figure that out eventually. Crate chart. But some of the other options that we've had are like a window pane and a plane, like the kind that flies. There's been a stage and a stag, and the answer to that one was E. There's been a paint and a pint. But this one, I do not have the correct words to describe these. A graph and a crate, a graph and a box, a shipping container, container storage chart, graph, instruction. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm going to have to ask someone about it because I do not know. This is the only one that, for whatever reason, I cannot, for the life of me, figure out. I'm going to cheat it. Just because. I think it's supposed to be an F, but I don't know why. Somebody else search for box and chart. Is that going to... Oh, well that's dumb. No, I looked it up. This isn't a chart or a graph. This is a rate. A crate and rate. That's dumb. I hate these picture puzzles. The ones where it could be any number of words, but it's not actually... it's not actually clear about what the thing is. That is one downside to this game, is they don't always have the clearest visual puzzles. Especially because I find different words for what they're looking for. Okay. So I'm still missing 4 letters, which I... Oh! I can get to the weight room still. Well, you'd think so, but, like... This doesn't make much sense to me for a rate. Because it's just a graph of increase. And not only that, there's a bar and a line graph on the same thing. And I don't know. I know it's hard to visually indicate rate, but I would not have figured that out if I hadn't cheated. Like, at all. There is not a chance I would have made that association. I wish I could have, but I was not smart enough to. Not even close. Alright, let's go this way. Ooh, actually, the laundry room can get powered too. If we're dead ending anyway, we're gonna do this. Five-star treatment dye cleaning? What the heck? That's fair. We would have to put that rate in front of an expensive suit. Or if it was like an exchange rate, so they were showing different prices versus one, I might be able to get exchange rate from that. Like just flags and numbers next to them with an equal sign and then more flags with numbers next to them. I might get that. That would work for me. All of your steps with all of your gems at a 1-to-1 rate. Costs 5 gold, and will exchange all of your remaining stars with your allowance permanently. Wow, that would be really big, to be honest. Dye cleaning. Exchange all of your dice with all of your keys. Can I do this? If I can, that'd be enormous. No, my assets are frozen right now. Damn it. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate, because that would have been cool. I could have brought my allowance up to 27 instantly. Oh well. C'est la vie. What's in here? Wash and dry? I can't do any of these because I don't have any gold access right now. 10 coins, and we'll exchange all of your keys with all of your gold. Yeah. But at least I know what this does now, which is pretty cool. Because I've never had this powered before. It's very difficult to get powered. But it would have brought my free daily allowance up from 11 to 27 instead. And that would have been huge, huge. I think that's it. There's nowhere else I can go today. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's unfortunate, but that is the end of the day then. I can't even get back out to the entrance. So, we call it a day. This game is really interesting. Yeah, give me a raise. I don't really need a raise. I need a maze. So I have 2 new things that I can chase down now. First up is the casino, which, if I have that handle, it looks like I can pull something in there. There wasn't really a clue or a hint in the trophy room, at least not yet, so we may need to get back to that later. Either way, that's not bad.
That's what she said.
I'm glad you like that one. Alright. Once more onto the labyrinth. So I'm going to do what I said yesterday and not go outside here until I've had a chance to get some dice. But I do want to come over here and check out this new area we just exposed, because I want to know what's inside of here. Oh! This must be the Cinca server room. Yeah, this is definitely a puzzle. And as such, that means ones and zeros is power for it. Dice would be nice on ice. So I should be able to give this some sort of power, some sort of control here. Ooh. What'd I just pick up? A microchip. Looks like it might be able to be plugged in somewhere. Okay. Oh. Alright. Are there any other places I can plug it in? That's a good question. There's the terminal, which I don't want to activate quite yet. And a door that's locked. So why is this rack offline? That's a good question. Looks like this is the one it needs to go into. Oh, neat. Was it just kind of overshadowed by everything else? Well, what the heck? Oh, are these just the pin sets? But there's nowhere else I can pull these from. What the heck? I-I-O-O. Which should be binary, at least I'm assuming. That one doesn't seem to be excessively confusing as far as a puzzle goes. Because we had a lot of bangers released this year, Bobby. I don't know... Oh, gotcha. I was not sure if you were excited for it or regretting that you missed it. But if it's that kind of situation, I get it. That's fair. That's fine. Black Bridge. Swan Song. Admin not found. Oh no. I don't have an admin key. Oh. Oh no, that's not good. I kind of need to get access to this, man. Come on, Swan Song. Why is Swan Song not working? Oh, that's super lame. That is super lame. Okay. Well, I'm trying to use this computer that should access stuff, but apparently I need administrator controls, and I don't know what the admin key is. Oh boy, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll have to keep looking. Raggy. That is correct. That is correct. You know what? Just out of curiosity, I did find a note. Kirk Darren. Let me try that. Kirk Darren? Nope, doesn't fit. Kirk Darren? No. Worth a shot. Now, what? There must be... I mean, maybe not in here. That is the constant problem. Ooh, actually, I wonder if I could trade this in for another piece. I'm going to take this and see if I can get the trading post outside. Or maybe if I can build the security room, that will unlock something. I'm not sure. You really have to think about, like, everything in this game. All the possibilities, which is really neat. It's just also kind of a pain in the butt. So right now I'm thinking if I can get the trading post out here, there might be something I can trade this for. And I'm not saving my dice, which I should have. Schoolhouse, root cellar, damn. Oh well, we'll do the 8 classrooms today instead, because I have been needing to do that one. And we're going to try and continue north again, because I still want to get the whatchamacallit, I still want to get the armory set up from somewhere, somehow. Library, I don't need library right now. Bedroom, hallway. Let's do hallway. And observatory will be good. We'll start there. I have many, many gems today. What's this? Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. That's cool. And some keys. Excellent. Or a key at the very least. Alright. Let's try... Yeah, that is an observatory. Every time I build it, I get 1 extra star. You can see I've got 28 right now. And the bonuses that you get for the number of stars are based on what patterns the observatory can make, which is pretty cool. Drawing room. Sure, let's do the drawing room here. It's a rare one. Commissary. Guest room, library. Let's maybe, well, discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. That would be good. Commissary would let me connect, but I don't really need to connect. So, yeah, let's do library. And I don't think there's any... Why is there a gem here? I don't know. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. I already read that one. Swimbird. I think I read that one too. But I'm pretty sure there was something I needed a magnifying glass for in there. So we're going to do that again. And while I'm here, I want to see how many other devices I have yet to craft. Which book is it? Is it over here? There we go. I wonder if there might be a clue in here too. Nope. Most drafted. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm only one contraption short. There are apparently only 6 of them. That's actually cool. It's got the stamp collection here for the different letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it is emphasizing that you can use the magnifying glass on them. That's pretty good, actually. That is actually pretty dang good. Which means there's definitely more information there. Rotunda, locksmith. Okay. Oh, hooray! What happened that it wasn't fitting around your finger? Did it just get ordered wrong, or have you put on some weight? Because I hear that's a very easy way to get rings to stop fitting. Not that one. Gift shop, bookshop. I could go into the bookshop because I'm still missing books. Yeah, let's do that. I never got a glass ring. I wanted to, but I couldn't afford one. New clue sold out in hours. A new clue is one that I need. The Curse of Blackbridge. Yeah, we're doing that one. I want the new clue, but the Curse of Blackbridge would be super helpful. We're going to go back in here. Can I change the book I want to take out? History of Verindia, The Curse of Blackbridge. Redford Ewing. My finger put on some weight and Black Ops 7 ad has appeared. Yay! Gotcha. Wait, if you can still hear me, are you getting the ads? You must be, because you're seeing it. I'll just wait. Wait. Oh, wait. I forgot there were still 2 books I needed to purchase in here, and I had the gold for one, which is The Curse of the Black Bridge, which I think should be very helpful next time I draft this. And then also a new clue, which will be helpful, but we're going to need more gold for that. And right now, because I have access to Blackbridge outside, I'm thinking it's the more pertinent clue at the moment. So why doesn't this podium have anything on it? I want it to. This lectern. Commissary workshop. Ah, that's unfortunate. I can't leave. Oh well, we'll do workshop just so it's here, to be honest. I don't think I have anything I can combine right yet. However, can I use the microchip for something? I cannot. Okay. Good to know. Battery pack. Anything else in here? No. Alright, that's fair. Let's go to... I don't want to do that one, really. But I don't have much choice. Well, hooray! Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. So... Oh, actually, that one works fine. To the right would be south. Let's open this door. Classroom. One time for each drawing room in your house. Okay, let's maybe do security, because I was looking for that. Well, hello to Elder Kitty. Thank you for letting me know. Let's go with corridor, I guess. Not great, but it'll work. The pool will be good. I'll add this one. Bobby, you might like this pun. I bought something from the store, which was this pair of swimming trunks. And to the pool, it added a pair of trunks. That wasn't my pun, that was the game's pun, okay? Don't get mad at me. Classroom. Grade 1, okay. Colors, puzzles. Yeah, the game has a shocking number of puns in it. So, for example, there are chess pieces in the chapel, or chess pieces around the house in each room, and among them, oh yeah, there is the 8. Among them, there is in the chapel a bishop chess piece. So the bishop is in the chapel. And that makes me giggle. Or there's a rook inside the nook. There's a knight inside the security room. Yeah, it's funny. I like it. Why is the door locked, you butt? I didn't want to use this yet. Redraw a total of 5 times. Let's do this one. Classroom again. I did need that. I just wish it wouldn't curve to the right. Oh well. We'll do it. Because I haven't been in classroom 2 yet. Ooh. Look at the colors. Okay, so this is interesting because I found a torn up test sheet in a locker. Where is my picture of that? Torn up test sheet in the locker. Where are you? Where are you? There are so many pictures in this Discord now. Everything in this game is a clue of some sort, so I am racking up the pictures. Here we are. 6 or 0. Are there any torn open? There's none that are shredded. Yeah, there are so many. I'm gonna take both of these. Hold on. Print screen. We're gonna put this here. So look at the colors. I'm guessing this is going to work the same way as the dartboard. So 2 plus 5, 7 minus 3. Yeah, okay. And 6 plus 1 is 7. 9 minus 8 is 1. 6 minus 1 is 5. Minus 3 is 2. So then what's going on here? 6 minus 1 is that multiplication shouldn't be pink, should it? I thought it was division. Nope, pink is multiplication. Okay. So 6 and 1 and 3 is 10, yeah. So she has these wrong. 6 and 1 is 7, that's 21. 6 times 1 is 6 times 3 is 18, that's right. So then why is that torn up scrap of paper telling me 6 or 0? Six or 0, 6 or O? I don't know, but it's clear there are clues and reused hints from other puzzles here. And do the names have anything to do with it? Maybe? Oh, here we go. Mathematics. It's starting to add up. Gotcha. The question is... Oh, here we go. There's another note in here. Haha. Attention, Miss Hannah Peterson. Hannah, after a few false leads, I managed to track down one of your old textbooks from your list. The original compendium was in archival storage on a restricted floor of the campus library, to which I fortunately still have access. However, I'm devastated to report that the pages 36 and 37 pertaining to your query had been removed. It's such a shame that the progress of higher academia is constantly thwarted by the political whims of the CBE. If you wish, I can transcribe the surviving pages and send them to you, but I don't believe there's any mention of cores of any kind in their text. Interesting. We're gonna make this another note in the stream. Okay. Now, let's see here. We're gonna have to keep going, so out to foundation, I guess. And hopefully I won't run into too many locked doors, Because I have no keys whatsoever. Kitchen, courtyard, closet. If it was different, it would be fine, but it's not. So, kitchen. Don't think there's anything I really need in here. Jinx. Turn the water on. I don't think that has anything to do with anything. It's just fun to turn the water on. Okay. Don't need to buy food. Ooh! Ooh! So here's the thing. The clock tower has a sanctum key. But I have to wait for it to unlock. And it'll dead end me. The bedroom would let me continue, but the vault, which is very rare, has 40 gold, which will let me buy the last book from the bookstore. The new clue book. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Because then I hopefully won't even have to draft the the bookstore from now on. Which would be pretty huge, to be honest. 45.50, there we go. Although, this might still be important, because somewhere in here there is a safe box that can be unlocked. I've seen the safe box key maybe twice in all of the runs that I've done here. But I know there is one. So I'll have to draft the vault again later. Just not at this very moment. Okay, anyway. We're gonna go down. Also, running water is fun, Bobby. However, the big thing for me was that I had to mess with the pump room a lot to get water running to the kitchen. I don't think that faucet ever worked before. This sounds so good. Boiled chuck stew layered and then baked to perfection, topped with a mashed potato Parmesan cheese crust. Oh! I didn't even know stew pie was a thing, but it sounds amazing. Plumber be a blunder? I guess so. I guess so. Okay, let's go back to the entrance here. This way? This way. Yes. And then out to the right, because this is the only way I can really go. I still wish I could find what to do with this microchip, because it must be somewhere. Oh, right, before I forget, I gotta go buy that book. Also, give me that gem. I don't really need it, but gimme. It's the wrong way. To the right. This way, yes. And I only have a battery pack, which is not helpful for anything at the moment. A new clue. There we go. Interestingly, it doesn't say that it's sold out or anything. Also, I'm concerned about the shape of these bookshelves, that there might be something in behind. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay. So I was going to do Curse of Blackbridge. I'm actually going to do a new clue. Now that I can afford it, I'm going to do a new clue. Alright, so through the drawing room, back down. Just because it's a little bit faster. Coat check, utility closet. Don't need either of those at the moment. So we're going to go through here. Hey, gem. Got a clue, hopefully. Hopefully. Sometimes they leave very obvious clues like that. And I'm really, really hoping that it works. Or that it does give me a clue to something. Otherwise, I have been misled, and I will need another couple of days to get back. Chapel I don't care about, because I have no gold for it to take. Parlor, guest bedroom, locksmith. I don't need the locksmith right now. So, parlor it is. I have so many gems. Gems are not in this box. The statement on the other two boxes are true. False, which would make these ones false. Come to church to confess your sins. I'm feeling a chapel in the direction away from my wallet. Oh yeah, these curtains are usually closed because it's on the inside. Oh! I didn't know I could get behind here. Is there anything? There is not. Okay. Unfortunate, but it was worth a shot. Let's try and logic this out. So the gems are in the black box, but the black box says the statements on the other two are true, which would make all three of these boxes true, so the black box is lying, which means the statements on the other two boxes can't necessarily be false, but one of them is. Which means either they're in the black box, if that one's true, or they are in the white box, which would be a lie. But if we assume that this one is a lie and this one is a lie, well, this one can't be a lie then. But if that one must be a lie, maybe. Because if this one's a lie, then the gems are in the white box. If this one is a lie, then there aren't gems in the black box. But if this one is a lie, then at least one of those two must be a lie as well. So that doesn't help me. I'm going to go for this one. I'm going to take a gamble on white. Nope, I was wrong. Oh well, it happens. Sometimes it happens. I can't do nothing about that. Sure, let's go for the closet. Did I build the outside room? I did, the schoolhouse, that's right. And let's see what we can build here. Another classroom, that's good. We'll build that. Because this is grade 3. Science is fun. Can't interact with anything here. What's this? That's what I was thinking. It said the other two were true, which would make it a lie. And it's basically, the way that game works is that 2 boxes will always be truth and 2 boxes will always be a lie. They won't all ever be true or all ever the same. And you have to deduce logically which one is, or which one has the gems from the statements that they're making. So if the black one was telling a lie, the other 2 could have been true, but it was saying that the other 2 were lies. So it was complicated. I didn't get it. I didn't like it. I cried. I was wrong. That's all I can say. That one was hard. It's too early in the day for this nonsense. H2O in gaseous state is called Miss Peterson. Someone's got a mouth on him. Clever guy. Teardrop. These kids are clever. They're funny. Alright, so we're locked out here. I don't see any notes or papers kicking around to interact with. I can't open any of these drawers, that's okay. Alright. So let's try and go up to Foundation again. There is an achievement for solving the 8th rank of these classrooms, so I'm trying really hard to get that. It's just kind of difficult because the classrooms cost gems, and they also seem to only turn one direction, which makes them very difficult to access or to use effectively. Let's keep going north. A dining room at this point would be very, very helpful. I could use a couple extra steps. Nursery, courtyard. I need the courtyard. Ooh, more gems. I don't think I have a shovel. I do not. Okay. So continuing through. Ooh, sledgehammer. That's big. Spread keys throughout the house, which would be very nice, to be honest. Walk-in closet, that'll end me. Let's do the locker room. Yeah, sure, we'll do the locker room. Do 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 ba do. Hammer time. Okay. Gotta use a key. And boudoir would be good. Not necessarily needed, but it would be good. The laboratory... Yeah, let's set up an experiment. Maybe I can adjust my allowance again. Maybe. We'll see. Experiment setup. Whenever you draft an archive floor plan, each time you eat an apple. Oh. That would be very helpful. Okay, we're going to do this. Start experiment. And then did I actually disable everything? I did not. Which is super unfortunate. Because I didn't put a breaker box in, which means I'm sealed out. Damn. That's unfortunate. Okay. Call it a day. Got nothing else I can do here. Sometimes this does not want to work with me, like at all. But it was very beneficial for the books. Like, that was pretty huge. Getting all of the books from the bookstore is a big bonus. I am okay with that result. Let's grab this. And let's actually do what I said and kind of save the outer room until I have some more dice. Hallway. What's out here? Freezer. I don't want to do freezer yet, but workshop would be pretty good. What's in there? Battery pack, okay. Let's try and go up the middle. Chapel. Let's do spare green bedroom for now. There's no real advantages or disadvantages to it. Secret passage leads to a room color of your choice, which would be okay, not necessarily helpful. Yeah, we're just going to do the regular corridor again. And security would be good. It's actually also the only one that I can do. You have exactly 2 hallways, double your keys. Unfortunately, I have no keys, so security room it is. And let's make this keycard system to high, offline mode to off. There we go. A key shy indeed. Well, that room that I just saw, the bunk room, I had upgraded it so that if I have exactly 2 keys, I can double how many I have in my inventory. But with no keys, there's no point in doing it. Oh, that's not good. Lose half my steps already? I suppose I have to. I don't really have a choice. It's either that or walk-in closet, which is nice, but... Yeah, okay. We'll do the weight room. I can't dead-end myself here, even if it's going to cost me more steps. Let's try and continue north. Laboratory, den. Let's do den. Yes. It cannot wait. That is true. But it's always good for a heavy subject. The best place to discuss heavy topics. That's a better way to put it. Let's do the den. Grab the gem. Observatory utility closet would be awesome. Oh, what the heck, I need to. It's a shame it interrupted my northward progress, but turn that off, turn that on. That's the point, Bobby. You got it. Nailed it. Okay, still have no keys. Let's try going through the weight room here. What do we got? Garage will give me 3 keys, which will actually be beneficial here. So, yes. 1, 2, 3. I could go outside and do that spare room. Just had to put your weight on it. That's not bad. You do need to be flexible. Oh, okay, cool. We're still on the west path, that's okay. Good, if I come out through here, I don't think I'm going to lose any steps. Or at least not anymore. Tomb, shrine, tool shed. I guess we'll do the tool shed. Gimme. Let's turn this music up a bit. Alright. Because I can go into the workshop, which I may actually want to do now, to be honest. And I can combine the shovel and the metal detector. Battery pack, shovel. Nope, I guess I don't need to do that. To create the detector shovel. Which is very nice, because it's just a straight up upgrade to both of them. Greater chance of finding gold and keys, and while digging. Alright. Study, observatory. guess I have to do the observatory to continue north here. Which is not bad. We'll see what I can get from here. Lots of gems, that's good. Chest to the hall. Apples. That's very helpful. And what's this one? Another diamond. So lots of gems all of a sudden, which is nice. If I could find my hammer, that would be marvelous. Kitchen, storeroom, bedroom. Let's maybe do the kitchen, because I'm kind of running low on steps after everything. Ah, I don't have a trophy room and it's expensive. Let's do bacon and eggs for the morning pool. Or the morning room? Yeah, let's do that. It's interesting because of how strategic you have to be with this, but also it's kind of a massive pain in the butt. The RNG is just killer sometimes. That's not helpful right now. I already looked at it. Kind of wish I could climb that and see a secret up top. I don't think there is a secret up top. I just kind of wish there was. Alright, so let's go... Why is that a 3-gem floor plan? I don't trust it. Just do the closet. Get the dead end out of the way. Running shoes are good. That will be very helpful. Okay. And then I guess we'll go through the security room over here. Because I still need to gather more resources. And I need to draft more things into the manor. I don't have a sledgehammer yet, so we're not going to do that. Nothing in here, good. I still want to draft the armory. I want to know what's in there. The rotunda would be good because I could rotate it. But I don't know, maybe not here. We'll take a risk on the archived one. Oh, yay! Dead end. Just what I needed. Ah, man. Oh well, we're okay. It's not the end of the world. It's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. I don't have any keys, so let's go this way. Sorry, I meant I don't have any keys for the car. I do have keys to the house. Morning room, there we go. That's a good one to draft, and it leads me north. Plus a couple of extra gems. Honestly, I kind of like the color scheme in here too. Lucky rabbit's foot. Oh yeah, that is the garage. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I did this puzzle already. It's just the... Yeah. I need to get all the way up into here and here in order to try and solve the last bits of this puzzle that I need. Drawing room. I don't want to go into the freezer. Yeah, let's do the drawing room for now. Some extra gold is good. We'll continue north. I'm running out of keys very, very quickly. We'll go secret passage so that I can go for... I kind of want to do the halls. Green would be good, but I kind of want to do the halls. Because that might give me the unlocked door bonus. The foyer. Hallway doors are always unlocked. There we go. That is exactly what I was looking for. And I'm going to do this one today. Let me draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corner rooms. Yes. Actually, what was the queen again? Each time you draft a wing on the west side of yours. No, do not want. I am short on steps. Okay, accept that one. Good. I never saw these names before. Oh, glory to the queen. I'm actually going to take pictures of these guys, because I didn't see the names on these statues before. And I feel like some of them might actually be important hints. Thomas Sinclair. Nicholas Key 4. Because I've seen these statues before, and especially in the office, a few of these have been in there. Jeariena. This one's interesting because it's the only female in here, and she looks like a queen. What with the crown and all. Plus there's that tag she's wearing, which is interesting. Baron Edwin Sinclair. And what do we have here? Count Isaac Gates. Is there really nothing I can do here? Because some of these look suspicious. Like, very suspicious. Oh well, no big deal. Mailroom, commissary. Pantry would be good. Walk-in closet would be good. Music room would be good. Conservatory, I don't think I've ever drafted though, So let's do this one. Hey. In the conservatory, you will be able to permanently adjust the rarity and rates that determine how often certain floor plans are drawn. Rarity changes can be reset using the directory in this room. Okay. I want the dining room to be incredibly common. Or I could make the weight room very uncommon. It's already rare. Well, I don't want to make it less rare. How about the mechanarium? It's unusual, but it does have a lever that I can access. Unfortunately, the doors are locked unless I have more mechanical rooms. Well, it has one door for each mechanical room in the house. The left entrance would come from the mechanarium. I don't know. I could make it common, but honestly, it's kind of good where it is. So we're going to do the dining room. We're going to make the dining room common. Yeah, confirm. Oh, can I do multiple? Oh, alright. In that case, let's also do this one. You can be... maybe not unusual. I'll bring you down to... standard. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, cool. That's very helpful. Also, there should... it said there should be a directory in this room, which, I don't know, I haven't seen anything about a directory. Didi, get out of my laboratory. We'll do archived. Why not? Ooh, drafting room. Cool. Oh, yes, I needed to look at the pictures in there too. Hold on. Flight and light was an F. I already did that one, and I know that. Treasure map. Oh, yeah, that's going to be hard to get to. Nothing of particular importance in here, okay. Okay. Continuing on. I gotta find the pictures. Are there pictures in here? Please tell me there are pictures in here and I didn't just waste all of the effort that I put in getting up here. Ooh, what's this? Drafting locations. West Wing only. Ooh! Print screen. Heck yeah. That's helpful. Other special cases. Conservatory is only draftable in a corner. And the bookshop is only draftable from the library. That makes sense, okay? Conservatory. Have I ever built the conservatory? East wing only is master bedroom and east wing hall, yeah. Her ladyship's chamber can only be accessed from south-facing doors. That's interesting. Okay. But please tell me there are pictures in here. I want to know what this letter is supposed to be. I'm just not seeing pictures anywhere. Just super ungood. Not good at all. Oh, this is the conservatory. Never mind. I'm dumb. So dumb sometimes. Okay. Honestly, I think this day is probably over as well. I only have 13 steps. And everything is kind of blocked off. Which is fair, because that'll have been exactly 2 hours playing, which is when I usually get offline anyway. But we'll just kind of look around real quick. How interesting. There's actually a stone wall here. There's no letters, there's no pictures, there's just a giant cello in the corner. And I already got this one. This is an F. If in counts small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. I'm not sure. I'm still missing too many letters. Anyway, I already solved this one. Or I didn't solve it, I had to cheat for it, but unfortunately I think that one was fair. I was never going to figure that out. Like, ever. Crate and rate, what the hell? I genuinely did not stand a chance against that puzzle. And there's no way I can get over to the other side right now. Okay. There is one that I'm not sure of, though, and it's rank 987 over to the side. 987. I can't get there. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, anything else over here? No. Don't need that. I can't get out through the garage, which would be something. And would take me back to the entrance hall. So I might be able to explore a little bit more if I'm lucky. The dining hall would also be an excellent thing to draft like right away, because that would give me more steps and I could continue for a little bit longer. I don't have any keys. I don't have the hammer. The sledgehammer, I mean. What's over here? I could freeze my golden gems, but that's not going to be helpful. Laboratory, wine cellar. Nursery, bunk room. I guess I can do the office. Yeah, why not? Let's do the office. Ooh, extra dice. That's helpful. Flight of the Queen. March, fall, passing herrings of the Major. Actually, is one of these statues the Major? Count Baron Ariena. Major Nicholas Key 4. Up in the statue room. That's where he was. There's not a statue of him here. Oh, is there? No. There are statues of some of these other guys, but the one I need has the big mustache on his face, or the big beard. I'm thinking maybe there might be something to do with their ears? No worries, Bobby. I may actually join you soon. I'm just, like, this run is basically over, and once it's done, that's my stream for the day anyway. But I appreciate you hanging around, man. And I will probably catch up with you soon. Thank you very much. See, these are all of the statues that are in here. Yeah, you too, man. Is there anything else? Like, what does he look like? He's wearing a military uniform. Four. Nicholas Key 4. I may have to go and examine his ear next time I'm there. Because it's the only statue not also present in this room. Actually, hold on. March of the Count. What was the Count's name? Count Isaac Gates. Count Smale. Count Isaac Gates. And it's the dude with the opened collar. This one. 1, 2, you as well. Yeah, 3, 4, 'So maybe this is the order they're supposed to be in. So 4 counts. Where's the dude with the fancy hair? That's Sinclair. He doesn't have anything to do with this right now. I think that's Herbert Sinclair. Yeah. Baron Lord William Epson. Not necessarily helpful at the moment. So 4 of those. Who's this guy? Is he even in here? No, he's not part of this. I don't think so. Oh, yes, he is. That's Baron Edwin Sinclair. Okay. So 1... Where are you? That's the Baron again. 2. So 2 of the Baron. And then... Who's that guy? Is he anything? Well, that's Baron Thomas Sinclair. I don't think there was a Major anything in here, was there? Yeah, Major Nicholas Key 4. So if that's 1, and then the Lord is 0, if we're ignoring the march of the count, then 1, 0 of the barons, there were Thomas and... What was his name? Thomas and Edwin. So maybe these two are counted together. Edwin Sinclair and... what was that? Do you count as well? Because you're a baron. Anyway, there's one queen, so I'll assume that's one. And then the dude with the winged hair is... the count. And there were 4 of him. That's what I counted out. That's right. And then the dude with the part in the middle of his hair and the dude with the weird facial hair are both barons. Right? Let's count. That's Baron Thomas. Lord doesn't count. So Mustache and Connected Mustache are both barons. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so assuming I've got this right, it should be 1 queen, 4 of the barons. No, 4 of the major? No, that's counts. But they're black. Aren't they? No, count is black. Baron. Passing the barons. One queen. March of the Count. Which, if the black one is meant to be there... because the Count didn't have any no, he does have a bunch of statues in here. He's got 4. So maybe 1, 4. The Lord and the Barons. Which one was the Lord again? What's the Major? The Lord wasn't in here at all, so that's 0. 1, 4, 0, 3. Let's try that. One, 4, 0, 3. No. Okay. What if I go with just the red ones? So the Queen, the Lord, not the Count. So 1, 0. And then 3. That's either 0 or it might be 4. Let's try both. So 1, 0, 3, 0. No. 1, 0, 3, 4. No. I'm almost positive I'm on the right track now. These statues must mean something, and with the names that I know now, I can identify them and what they are. So maybe I just have the numbers wrong? This might be another clue as well. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count. Why is the Count black? I don't know why it's written in different ink. Queen Lord. Because it could be hearings or herrings. Maybe it's the barons, because I didn't count him as a baron as well. Because his statue is in here, and I know that he is Baron Herbert S. Sinclair. So if that's the case, then 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, then there are 4 of them. So it could be 1. Which one is the Lord? I think it was this guy. No, that was Count. There isn't a Lord in here, so 1, 0. 4, and then either 0 or 4? Let's try that again, because it might be that I just had that third digit wrong. 1, 0, 4, 4. No. Okay. 1, 0, 4, 0. Also no. And there's nothing else in here that I'm missing, no statues hidden. At least none that I can see. That doesn't look to be a facial statue. I don't know. I'll come back to this puzzle. I think I'm on the right track, but I'm obviously getting something wrong. And I don't know what or why. Dining room is good. Eat that. Heck yeah. That gives me a couple more steps for the day, which is good. Actually, if this is an item that I pick up, I kind of wonder if I can trade this in as well at the trading post. That would be interesting to see. Car keys, okay. What do we got here? Do the Great Hall? Sure. Because I already have the foyer, which means all these doors are unlocked. And I can go in and just raid them. Oh yeah, what's this? A door to the right. I know that one's open, thank you. Extra keys, cool. Not all that helpful at the moment, but cool nonetheless. Open, 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 open. All right. And let's go north from here. Could do laboratory, could do parlor. Hey, Waylord, how you doing, friendo? Interesting. It's going interesting. So I finally, just so you know... Oh, yeah, I gotta do this first. Hold on. I'll risk it with the archived. It doesn't really matter. So I finally got the Blackbridge Grotto open. I cracked the code in the sciencey room, the laboratory, yesterday. I should have updated the pictures in the blueprint spoiler on the Discord with it, so you can see when I actually cracked that code, which is wonderful because I actually had it during the last run. I was able to activate that. And I finally took pictures as well of the statues in the foyer, which, upon rereading the notes in the office, I think there's a correlation between the statues in here, now that I know the names of the statues in the foyer, and the code to the safe, which I think may also be hinted at by the overall code for the puzzle, but I'm still short on letters, and I think I still have some of them wrong, so I'm needing to try and figure that out. Also, apparently I'm only one device short of having all of them done. I did draft the trophy room last run, but there didn't seem to be anything except a spinning globe in there, so no real hints at the moment. Yeah, right now I'm just kind of exploring. Oh, that's right. I did also last run manage to buy the last 2 books that I needed from the bookstore. So I have all of the books from there now, at least I'm pretty sure, including A New Clue and Blackbridge. So I haven't found out how to get into the Blackbridge secure room yet. But I do have some thoughts about it, including maybe I trade in the microchip at the trading post, but I didn't spawn the trading post yet. So we're making progress. It's just kind of being a pain in the butt right now. It's a little bit of stubbornness that's acting up. But we are still making progress. You've actually missed a few really good episodes where I've figured stuff out, I've found stuff. I was kind of sad that you weren't able to see them live. I thought you'd be proud of me. Oh, I did finally have to cheat, by the way, with that puzzle with the crate and the graph, because I would never, ever have equated that graph to be a rate instead of a crate. That word would never have ever been in my head. That one was a valid cheat. I would have not figured it out at all. Like, not at all. We're going to do that one. Unfortunately enough. Also, I'd like to try and trade in the lunchbox at the trading post one time, because I'm curious about that. Take a gem for a coin? Sure, I will. Conference room would be good. Yeah, let's do that. What do we have here? Also, I did put this up here, but I couldn't see any pictures in the conservatory, so I couldn't figure out what letter was supposed to be here. Unfortunately enough. So I'll have to do that again. 9083, that's obviously a lie. Oh! I didn't read this one before. Place them in the office safe. Obviously that's not true. Are there any other notes on here that I've missed? Doesn't seem to be. This might need a magnifying glass because it's weird that there's a little bit of upper scratching there. Anyway, continuing north, we shall use this key. And the pool would be fine. Yeah, we'll do the pool. I really need a sledgehammer because there are a lot of trunks that I just don't want to use keys to open. Also, what is beeping? Where's my treasure map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I in the right room? 1, 2, I am in the right room. Here we go. Treasure map. One of the lost treasures of Mount Holly. Lost treasures of Mount Holly. Probably. Lost coffers of Mount Holly. There we go. 8 gems. Wow. I have been getting a lot of gems lately. Which is good. They are necessary. Why are you beeping? Is there a key I'm missing? Oh, here it is. There was indeed a key I was missing. Alright. Greenhouse would technically work. I mean, it'd be okay. It's not necessarily important. Bedroom would save me a step, though. I've got 43 at the moment, but yeah, that's not bad. We'll just cut that out. Oh, right. I did also, if you saw that last picture that I posted in Blueprint spoiler stuff, I did also see that note in the conservatory about the drafting locations, which was pretty cool. That was good information for me. Anyway, how are you doing today, Waylord? I'm sorry, you're kind of catching me right towards the end of the stream again, but I'm wanting to catch up with you if I can. Are there maybe more of these in here? That's good. I'm glad your day's going well, at least. Pantry? I don't remember what 3 could be. It is the weekend, yeah. The weekend is hopefully going to start off well for you. Let's do the locker room. Because everything, all of those keys have now concentrated into here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, actually, I could go down to the office and spread the gold through the house too. $9083. If this is a lie, but it's got things in the right order, then 1043 maybe? Maybe 1083? That might be worth checking. I've been having a lot of trouble with this safe. 108. 1083? No. 1084 for the Barons. No. Okay, it was worth a shot. Spread gold. Run payroll. Spread gold. Cool. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, let's pick up all these coins. They may not be super helpful, but they are helpful enough that I want to grab them. Good. 42 is not bad. Alright, I can go through the foundation, or I can go through the locker room. Do you have any plans for this weekend, Waylord? Yeah, absolutely. I will try and put this up probably within an hour once the stream ends on YouTube, or if you want to watch it on Twitch, I mean, you can do that too. There hasn't been too much relevant chatter going on, but you can if you would like. You go ahead. I will not stop you. Storeroom. Key. Gem. Also, I think I did tell you I got the, I figured out the chess puzzle as well. So I picked up the power of the pawn so I could draw whatever I needed based on the day. I really wanted the knight, but like I can also just add that in at any point. And it was so nice of it to tell me after the fact that I could just come back and switch the power anytime. Like, gee, thanks. Needed that. That information would have been good to have. A conference about critical thinking. Cool. Well, I hope it is a worthwhile conference for you. Is it going to be the whole weekend or just part of it? That's another important question to ask. I don't really want to do the darkroom. Oh, that's right. I also, although I didn't find it yet, I did also, or I couldn't use it because my assets were frozen. I did get power to the laundromat for those really powerful effects too. Just a part. It's during 2 hours. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's redraw with the gems. Laboratory, mechanarium. How many of these do I have? Has one door for each mechanism room in your house. So at least one. But I have a utility closet and a pump room. And I think I have security as well. So 4 doors is not bad. Let's do the mechanarium. Let's exit that for the moment. Because I can go west, north, and east from here, I think. So yeah, let's go west first. It is locked. How about north? That's just a lever, that's good. Question is blocked off from the study, so not a big deal. So this one's north. All the directional ones are locked, which is unfortunate, but I guess I'll go north first. Yeah. We'll see what I can do here. Passageway is always unlocked, which would be good. Let's do that. Also, I found where in the weight room the destructible door is, and I would like to do that, but I don't have the tool right now. I don't have the sledgehammer, which is unfortunate. Oh, nice. Sounds like a productive use of your weekend. I could do that, but I don't want to. Let's do dark room, I guess, just to get it out of the pool. Well, I'm sorry to hear you're so tired. Hopefully you're able to use this weekend to get some rest, too. That's not good, man. I don't think it's my stream. Fair enough. I didn't think it was my stream doing it, so if it's just your computer, okay. That's very unfortunate, though. Wow, I have so many keys right now. What are you telling me is still here? Is that another key? Ooh! Safe deposit box key. Do we have the vault still? I don't have the vault still. Okay. And what about here? There weren't any pictures in the foyer that I could solve. Oh, yes, there were. That was a C. I need to change that. If I can get over to these 3 rooms, I have a good chance of solving the rest of this puzzle. The room letter puzzle. So let's go back through here. And then I'm going to go through this way first. I'd like to draw the aquarium because I haven't done that for a while. I don't want the commissary, and I might need my gems, so I don't want to draw Joya. I'll take the risk on the archived. I don't know what it'll be, but... Oh! What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Chamber of Mirrors? Oh. That's kinda not good, though. You want to know what else is weird? Is it looks like there's a way through this room somehow. Okay, hold on. I don't recall ever building this before. And we're in which section? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this room, I don't know how I got that answer. I might have put that in the wrong spot. Small. Because this is... Flan and fan for an L. Count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna press this button. I don't know what it's gonna do. it opened an entrance from the east side. So maybe the idea is I have to get access from all these different sides. Right? Yeah, and then this might give me a way through the house. Or through this room. Okay. So let's go north then. And we're going to go east. Commissary weight room. I don't want a second weight room. Go away. This is supposed to be extremely rare. Why are you doing this to me? Bedroom will go north. I'd like a four-way here, or at least a three-way door. Let's redraw. With the dice. Maid's chamber, no. Redraw. Drafting studio, boudoir. Huh. Alright, well, let's do drafting studio. And see about adding a new floor plan. Solarium, the dormitory. The classrooms being permanently added would be a good thing, because then I could stop adding the old one outside. Yeah. Yeah. I'll do this, and then I won't need to worry about drafting the old schoolhouse outside. I can just ignore it anytime it comes up. Which seems like a very good idea. And I already read that one, I'm pretty sure. In the bedroom is the heart of the home, then hallways are the arteries, orange quarters, numerous doors. Okay, so crown and crow I already looked at. These three are going to be important. I need to roll until I get something good. Also, what's still beeping? There is something metal or something I can pick up around here. So what can I pick up? Like, it's obviously on this side of the room. I don't see any gold or keys just laying around. Is it maybe something up here? I doubt it. Nothing on these shelves. This is kind of driving me nuts. Because, like, it's not over here. It sounds like it should be somewhere up in this corner. But I'm not seeing anything up in this corner. I can't get in there anyway. Well, don't know. Not that important. Alright. I don't want to do the observatory. I don't want to do an archive floor plan. Blacksmith is definite no. Or the keysmith, I mean. Oh. I may have to do the vault. No, I don't have keys for it, or gems for it. We're okay. I wanted to get into the other side of this room of mirrors, but it's just not letting me. So let's do the boudoir then. Pick these up. Get the extra gem. And this is, I think, finally one of the rooms that I needed. Oops, Control Z. Yes. So we've got plan and plant. So probably a T. Plan, plant. Which does make sense with what I've been piecing together. We'll use a key because I got lots. Clock tower would be good, and there is a picture in there. Or I could use the nook. How far is it to get back to the foundation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I can't get into the antechamber today anyway, no matter what. But I might be able to get down to the sanctum again. I'm not sure what time it is, but I can probably just wait this out. It is run ending, but also, I mean, I thought that a while back, so it doesn't change much. And it looks like it's 6:05, 6:30. Is that one running slower? That one's not running at all. Why is this one running so slow? That's unusual. That is super unusual. It's like it's missing a major gear. Like something needs to engage it. Ah, crap. crate and paint. Box and draw. World and box. Yeah, you're telling me. I don't know, man. I still have no idea how to interpret the top picture. Even if I'm going by similar sounds or pseudonyms for the lower one, right? So I've got box, I've got storage, I've got crate. The only thing that I could maybe think of is that it's supposed to be create and crate. Because that would be... Let's see. Create. I'll put this in brackets. Create and crate. Because that would be an E. Maybe. Which would make sense, to be honest. Because I'm looking at the code that we have so far, and assuming I made one mistake on rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Assuming I made one mistake on rank 6 in the middle. And if I take a little liberty with the 3 unknown letters, then it seems like the code should be, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Now, if I'm looking at the statue in here, there is a guy named Count Isaac Gates. So if we only count the small gates, so the small statues of him, 8 dates crack 8 safes. But how does that help? 8 dates? Crack 8 safes? I'm gonna have to think about that a little harder. Because there are small statues of gates in the office. Like, that's not unusual or rare. That's pretty obvious. The problem is, what are the other 4 digits of the code, or the other 3 digits of the code? Unless specifically it's talking about the message that's in there as well. Because there is that little there is the note in this drawer that also talks about various books. So that might be the key. I'm gonna put in brackets I, just so I know that these are unsure. If we count small gates, it's might have been wrong. Pilot plot. I'm gonna have to get into that room again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the pump room. There won't be anything in there today. Well, hey there, Gamer Hubby. How you doing? Welcome back, my friend. Just got back home from TKD. I am unsure what TKD is. Should be 1:30, right? I'm all gassed out now. Oh, Taekwondo. Gotcha. I beat you to it now that I heard you were gassed. Fair enough, man. I can imagine it is quite the exhausting endeavor. That's fair. That's fair. I'm in shape all the time. The problem is my shape is round. I wish I could go do something more active and be at the gym and stuff, but health does not allow me to do so. I am very unhealthy, as you are probably well aware. So you have missed some cool stuff over the last couple of episodes, I think. Currently, I'm just kind of waiting for the clocks to line up again. I really wish there was a way to force this to happen. Unfortunately, there does not seem to be, which is super lame. So I'm just kind of sitting here and waiting. But how was Taekwondo? Anything fun and exciting happen? Bones broken? Man, why can't I get in there? Just open the door for me. Oh! That sounds extremely unpleasant. Oh my goodness. Elbowed in the ankle would be very, very painful. Or rather, I kicked someone's elbow to be more accurate. Not much better. That still seems very painful. I do not envy you for having tried that. All of these clocks are still running. Oh, I don't know if I want to just sit and wait around for this long, but I don't have anything else I can really do. Drafting studio, passageway, mechanarium. Well, what I can do for right now is I will paste my current thingy into the Discord. But it's light sparring, so no real damage, just a light bruise, I guess. I still wouldn't want my ankle to be bruised there. That sounds awful. My goodness. Now, you said you kicked it, so I'm guessing at least that the bruise is on the front and not, like, the side underneath your malleolus. Because that would be oh so awful. Okay, good. Good. I couldn't even imagine how painful it would be to get hit there like that. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's delete the last one of these I put in. This one, there we go. It's just above the actual ankle on the lower shin area. Oh, okay. That's still uncomfortable, but significantly less painful than I was imagining. My goodness, that sounded awful the way you described it. How much time do we have left here? Go faster, Clock! Go faster! Man, you have to remember, my field of expertise is the medical field, so I have seen a lot of very awful things. I've seen a lot of awful things, and I have had to help with an awful lot of awful things. I still think the grossest one, like the one that really makes me suffer to think back on it, is if you've ever heard of a pressure ulcer. It's basically... So I am trained as a rehabilitation therapy assistant, which means when people are having trouble with their muscles, either like after a surgery or after an accident, or even if they're just having neurological difficulties, I don't analyze them and create plans, but I carry out the plans that the therapists have set for them. So that involves working in long-term care and in hospitals and in sports clinics, so all kinds of things that I've seen. And one of the worst is the one that I was just talking about, the pressure ulcer. And the reason it's so awful is a pressure ulcer is when you've been putting pressure on a part of a body with a bone behind it for so long, like say you're laying in bed and your shoulders have pressure between the shoulder blades and the mattress, and you've been there for so long unmoving that the blood flow to that area starts to get pinched off, and it kills the tissue between the bone and whatever it's resting against. So it starts off in stage 1, which is just where it's red, it might have a little bit of a cut, it's sweaty, it tears easily, that sort of thing. But then it progresses in stages. And the stage 4 pressure ulcer is the grossest thing, because it's where you've been left there for so long that there's actually... your body has started digesting itself. It's digested all that dead tissue. So there's a hole going through from the outside of your body right through to the bone. And so there's, you know, all the fat tissue, and there's the bone itself you can see, and then there's the skin, and there's the muscle, and just... That's the most horrendous thing to have to see. It's so gross. And the smell. Oh, I only ever had to see a stage 4 once, and it was awful. Oh my goodness, I do not want to do that again. I'm not squeamish, but that was awful. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that to you. But when I think of it, I am not... It's not a happy thought, to say the least. Did I put this in the Discord too? I mean, food's overrated anyway, right? Who needs to eat? Who needs to eat? Where is that note? Did I ever take a picture of it? What's this? Okay. Just in case, I'm going to... Wait, what's this? Saw that. What's this? Sanity Heights, 5 p.m. sometimes, or as I'm going through, yeah, I did take a picture of this. There's so much stuff in here in the Discord now, so many notes, that it's hard to track down the clue that I'm looking for. Which is interesting because I still remember all the clues, or like where they are. I just have to look for them again. Is there seriously just like nothing I could do with this? It wouldn't be hard if you had a notepad. It might be, to be honest. It might still be hard even if I had a notepad. I have a notepad document open. The difference would be that I'd just be like trying to sketch lots of things. And then it would take so much time. Not like I don't have time while I'm waiting for this clock to hit 1:30 again. You don't know that. I'll have you know my spoiler section in the Discord has been serving me very well. Thank you very much. I've been doing good. All those pictures have come in handy. Oh, that's what that sound is. It's the pendulum whooshing. Whee! I could. I certainly could. But I never know when I'm still going to need them again. It's the thing. Because there may be something that I thought I didn't need or that I'd already used once, and then I end up getting rid of it or archiving it, and then I lose location. I feel like I've made really good progress through the game, though. Like, I've got 2 out of the... how many doors? I think 2 out of the 6 Sanctum doors ready to open, at least. There's 8 doors. Okay. I'm making good progress, but I'm not there yet. Like, obviously. And then you open up the archive. That's fair. I certainly could do that, to be honest. Yeah, I could. How many things would that take out, though? I mean, I don't really need the music sheets anymore, because I already used those. I found that. And I don't think there's anything really written in this used up book, aside from right at the back. Banners, Marshall, Fog. So I'm not sure. Like, I don't think I need the tree code anymore. Or the pumps. Don't need the pump book. I might go through and reorganize that, to be honest. I'm sorry this is slow. We really are just waiting for 1:30. Because I could reset this, but I've missed like 4 times in a row the right time again. And I wish I could just skip this ahead. Unfortunately, I cannot. There's no way I can speed this up. No way to increase power to it, at least as far as I can see. There's no way to, like, speed the gears up manually or shove something in to stop them. I had really hoped the Sanctum would just be open. And the fact that it's not is very disappointing. I don't think I have a coat check room anywhere. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Mechanarium is still locked. Yeah. That is one thing that is very frustrating, is how many puzzles you're just waiting on, like you don't have control. The RNG in here is not great. So you can see this clock up here is frozen to the correct time that we need, which is 1:30. It doesn't seem to matter whether it's PM or AM, but down on the ground you've got this carved in clock as well. I'll be getting Lorelei, don't worry, Waylord. I was actually thinking I should probably buy it right away, but I do have a couple games on the go. I'm just deciding what I want to get rid of to put Lorelei in. I'm going to. I am. Don't worry. Waylord, you already know I take your suggestions very seriously because you recommend all the fun games. It's going to happen, Waylord. Don't worry. You crave Lorelei. I want to play it again as much as Outer Wilds. Fair enough. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Sorry, I was trying to explain this to Gamer Hubby, by the way, but this clock on the ground is the one that we need to match it up with. So once 1:30 hits, or I guess maybe just based on the clock, it kind of looks like 11:30 instead. But that door over there will open. It's a hidden door down in the bottom here. You can kind of see it right here. It slides out. And I had it open before. We spent way too long solving the clock puzzle. But now it's shut off again, which is really annoying. I hoped it would stay open. And since it's not, we just have to wait. I have not. I just bought the book the last in-game days, so the one before this. Where is it? House history. I think we're on day 41. Opulent House of Cogs. 40... Baronial House of Cogs, was this it? No. Casino, this might have been it. Because I built the library. I feel like this was yesterday's. Sometimes things mess up and they're not accurate to what I actually built. But I did, either yesterday or the day before, build the bookstore and the library. I built them and I got them. And I thought it was here. Oh yeah, I also saw that the casino has the slot machine with the broken arm, which means I would like to, when I find it, get back in there eventually. I just haven't yet. Day 43. Okay, here we go. So, I got the bookshop and the library, and that's when I requested a new clue, because I bought both books here, which is good. Vault key unlocks box 233. I wish I had the vault, but I didn't put it in, and that's okay. Yeah. So I'm working on it. I want to do that, and I also wanted to read the Blackridge, the Book of Blackridge stuff, because I think that might give me the way into the Blackridge security room as well. Or like access to the administrative password and stuff. I'm not sure, but it is a thought on my mind. Just for right now, I figure we may as well go use the Sanctum key that we do know of to get down into the Sanctum door, the second one. It's just a very long wait until we get there. I feel like I know what the title of this YouTube is going to be. It's going to be that one where heroes stop to look at a clock for a long time. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Oh, long Clarkson. Oh, long Clarkson. That is an ancient meme at this point. You guys remember that? The cat that was talking and it would just say... Rah, 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 rah. Man, that's ancient at this point. Although, by internet standards, last week is ancient. Oh, Long Johnson. Oh, Long Johnson. Lately, I've been seeing that weird trend about cats on... I could, actually. I'm not sure how long one in-game hour is, though. I'll tell you what, that's actually a really good idea. I am going to throw some ads on for about 3 minutes. Just because staring at the clock is going to be boring while I'm not here. I'm going to go make a coffee, and then I'll be back in like 3 to 5. Yeah. Clock strikes 1:30. Well, I'm going to get up, and I'm going to go do it, but I'll keep checking back before it's done so I don't miss it. So excuse me for one moment, please. Let's remember to mute my mic too. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know, this stream goes the hardest. But here's the thing. I could just take off and end the run now, but if I don't do this now, or if I do this now, I never have to come back into the clock tower again. And if I don't do this now, then I have to wait and wait and wait even more. Because then we'll have to just do this another day. But I have enough steps right now. If I get this stupid clock, or if I get this stupid key, I should be good. I should be good. And I can go adjust this. Yeah, I am. It's not even a sunk cost fallacy. It's just like I have drafted this clock tower 4 times. The first time I got it almost instantly. I figured the puzzle out. I was here waiting. It was done. It was golden. We got to spend all the time we needed in the hidden room figuring out the clock puzzle. I had no idea what to do with the sanctum key, but I got it. And then I had to end the day because I didn't know what to do with it. So it just went to waste. And now every time since, it's been so late in the day that I haven't actually been able to get back in the room. If I just wait it out for however long it's going to be, which may be, I don't know, probably another 10 minutes at this point, to be honest. But if I just wait it out, then I never have to come back in here again. I can take this key, I can go down to the sanctum, I can put it in the door, and then the door will stay unlocked. And that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm hoping for real hard. I would love to go back into the office and start counting up those small counts and see if that has anything to do with it. But unfortunately, that's too many steps south. I wouldn't be able to make it. Because I can go the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 back into Foundation and still have enough to get to where I need to go. But it'll be, like, tight. I can't really go beyond that. There are all kinds of other things I wish I could do. Like, for example, I would love to have a coat room so I could go check this vault key in. Because this thing is rare and hard to find like you wouldn't believe. I think I found it twice in all these hours. I'd love to go back down to the workshop and see if I can combine anything else. Probably not, but I mean, maybe. I think the lucky rabbit's foot paired off with the coin purse. Maybe. I don't remember really. Okay. We're getting close to 11:30 here. Hurry up. Faster! Faster! I kind of wish I could move the ladders around. It'd be fun. It wouldn't do anything, but it would still be fun. Wait faster. Wait with haste. I do like these old mechanism style things, where it's just cogs to regulate stuff. Actually, if you've ever seen any of the like watches or any unusual mechanisms, it's really cool to see how just the shape of cogwheels affects how things move. Like teardrop shapes create really unusual patterns when they're used in cogs. Or I saw a compression latch that held things in place and let it lift until you tried to press it in more. Hadn't thought of using that before. Like, it's really cool the way we can use and convert rotational motion. There used to be this mod for Minecraft that I really liked. I forgot what it's called now, but it actually lets you do that, where you'd have to use little steam engines to produce rotational force, and then you could move it around with giant axles, and then you'd have to convert it into other things. It seems like watches are really cool things. The old style, where they're gears and stuff. It's so interesting to see it all work together. Also, what the heck is out there? Oh, am I just looking out over the mansion here? That's actually pretty cool. Every once in a while, this guy will come up that he does watch repairs, like high-end watch repairs, on YouTube. And it's really interesting seeing all of the little precision parts that go into it, how precisely they have to fit. And even some of the weird things that are part of it, like the crystals that have to go in to help regulate it. Very pretty. Very impressive. Why does it always feel longer on the downswing than on the upswing? Well, while we're waiting, I didn't actually read through the emblem book. What blows my mind is modern day watches. Like, do you mean the digital watches or still the analog ones? Because I consider the digital to be the modern day, even though I don't much care for them. That's true. That's true. Although, for that matter, yeah, accurate timekeeping is pretty cool. Although, for that matter, I saw the best and most hilarious description of computers that I'd ever seen, because we trick rocks into thinking, basically. Right? We trick rocks into thinking, because, like, you take the rock from the ground, you inscribe the inscriptions. Exactly! Yes, Gamer Hubby's got it. But it was described as if it was some magic process rather than science. And it's true. Like, we have to get the silicon wafers. We have to do this magical process of inscribing the channels on them at microscopic levels in layers so that the electrons have a way to move. Microchips are insane technology. Yes, incite the runes and enchant the incantations. And somehow, this piece of rock that we pulled from the ground is capable of thinking. That may be the craziest revelation of all this AI bullcrap. Just any microchip, right? Because to make a microchip, you have to have all of these insane processes. Yeah, all of them. I saw a very simple, an oversimplified breakdown on YouTube where it was half joking and half serious. But it's like, you have to create this incredibly difficult to make crystal of silicon and then grow it out big enough to be like a giant monocrystal. And I don't remember how they do that. And then you take a very, very tiny slice of the crystal off and then they put acid on top, and then they laser etch it. I think it was laser etching. It might be light etching, where they just, by exposing the acid to light of a certain wavelength, it just burns its channels in. And that creates the layers that they can stack up over and over until it creates the correct pattern for the chips. And then you still have to cut them out so flawlessly that you're not off by even a micron, so you don't wreck the chip. It's so crazy. But I mean, that's the same for everything. Even diodes, like, I've seen the simplest version of a diode, which is like a magnet suspended in water. And when you feed the water with electricity, the magnet will hold its charge for a little while, discharging it more slowly. So you can make it on a larger scale, and that will lead you towards some of the like huge old style computers in the 80s, where they were still dreaming of when someday a computer may fit on a single person's desk. Gamer Hubby says what's crazier is that there's only really one company in the world that can make these microchip manufacturing machines. That's kind of scary, to be honest. Hopefully all of that knowledge is backed up in severe redundancies upon redundancies, because we don't want to lose that knowledge or our civilization goes bye-bye. Of course, I really like watching this channel called Primitive Technology. I don't know if you've ever seen him, but he's an Australian fellow who never speaks. He goes out into the Australian outback, into a piece of property that he's bought. He's clarified that before. He actually owns that property. And he tries to advance as far down the human tech tree as he can, completely solo, starting from nothing but the shorts that he's wearing on his ass. Yeah, and it's so impressive. Like, I was shocked and amazed the first time that he made his little arrowhead knife after he refined iron from the iron bacteria in the river. And then he's making his own bricks to build his own house. And he's making his own mortar from ash and clay and dirt. And the fact that you have this knowledge to progress like that is so insane. Like, how did we ever figure this stuff out? People are cool, man. Humanity is interesting. A book in your wish list called The Book? That's true. Also a lot of trial and error. Like, you look at some of Da Vinci's old designs, and they're all kind of nuts, but they're pretty cool. Can you imagine bringing that on a train sometime, or on a bus? What are you reading? The book? Which book? The book. Turns into one of those who's on first jokes. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. The book is a small Bible of restoring civilization from scratch. Okay, cool. So, like, here's everything that you need to know to very vaguely progress. You don't need to know the whys, but here's the hows. Cool, cool. One thing that I saw that was pretty interesting was apparently... apparently you actually can just, like, download Wikipedia. And it's not even all that great a file size. You can keep it on your phone. And although it wouldn't really help, people were saying, like, that would be such an advantage if you ever got isekai'd. Yeah, apparently you can just download the entirety of Wikipedia onto your phone. And it might be biased and a little stupid sometimes, but for that much information to be available to you at an instant is pretty insane. There's actually this story that I'm catching up on. I've read through the series to catch up a couple of times, but it's called... it's a manga series that I think is also a light novel series. My Ideal Sponger Life, I believe, is the English title of it. The Japanese is Risou no Himo Seikatsu. And the idea is this dude is apparently descended from royalty that migrated to Earth using magic like 150 years earlier. And currently in the home planet that his great-great-grandparents came from, the first queen of the lineage, the first solo ruling queen, is taking power. So she summons him over to try and marry him so that she can continue the lineage of the family without having too much political turmoil involved. But we're right at the part now where he's starting to... where he introduced marbles, which are apparently magic catalysts in this world, or have the potential to be. And so his wife, the queen, is now trying to develop the technology to create marbles. But even that is pretty insane, because, like, to create the marble, you need to make refractory bricks, you need to have natural draft furnaces, or perhaps just incredible ways to feed the furnace with clean fuel. You have to have it set at the right heat and have molds that won't melt so that the glass will come out the right size and clarity. And then on top of that, there's the ability to add colors when you figure out how to add colors to it. And really just the concept of furnaces and refractory bricks is so unusual and such highly advanced technology that it's crazy to think how far we've had to come to make that. That's part of why I like playing Minecraft too, with some of the tech packs. Like, I would never get into this one, but there is not Gregcraft. There's this type or this one mod in particular that I've seen Ethos Lab play, and you actually kind of have to progress up the tech tree like that. Like, you have chemical rocks like hematite instead of copper or iron and malachite. Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't know if you saw Gamer Hubby. I'm playing Satisfactory on the weekends right now that we finished up Raft, which is not as bad, but it's still pretty fun. And then once we're done with Satisfactory, however long in the future that may be, I want to play Dyson Sphere Project 2. Basically, 3D Fractorio, yeah. Dyson Sphere Project is going to be pretty fun, I think, at least for a while. Because you're just walking around in a giant mech suit, creating your factories across an interstellar solar system. Or an interstellar small galaxy, I guess. It's really neat. You use drones to automate stuff. You have to create ships and fuel that will be able to travel those distances to provide resources. And then the objective is to create as much power as you can to generate cubes to send back to Earth for processing. I think it's Earth. Whatever the home world happens to be. And part of that is, of course, building Dyson spheres around the stars. And it's pretty neat, because you have to, like, create the different types. It's going to be a very long time. It's going to be a very long time. Like, we have... Here's the thing, right, is that's a tier 3 civilization. We are barely a tier 1 civilization. Like, we've colonized our own planet. We haven't been able to colonize any of the others. We have just recently, like within the last 2 to 3 years, been capable of transmitting a small fraction of power over long distances without wires. Oh, I don't think it's going to be that fast. I really don't think it's going to be that fast. Three to 5 generations is like 150 years, and I don't see that happening no matter how quickly technology is advancing. We're gonna have to like figure a lot of things out. Plus, there's also the matter of how efficient would it actually be to beam that power back to Earth? Because we need to up the efficiency of the actual power transmission before it would even be feasible, let alone beneficial, right? I think long before we're looking at a Dyson sphere, we have to first look at creating solar arrays in orbit that will be able to beam small amounts of power back. Why didn't the door open? Did the door open? Please tell me the door opened. Don't tell me it has to be in the morning. It didn't work! Why didn't it work? Wailord, shoot me now. It didn't work. And go back in front of the door? It's not here. I already missed it, I guess. Yeah, it might be only during the day then. Oh, that's very frustrating. That is super frustrating for how long we waited. Okay, well, we're calling it here then. This sucked. I didn't mind chatting with you guys and talking about science stuff. It just sucked that it didn't work out. Sadly, it did not. Yeah, I don't know what could have been wrong there. Oh well. It happened, and that's all we can do is cry our little eyes out. Anyway, with that being said, I think unfortunately I'm going to call it a day because it has been 12, almost 4 hours again. This is meant to be a 2-hour stream. It turned into almost 4. So I will thank you guys for hanging out and watching. And tomorrow I'll be back with Satisfactory in the afternoon. Same thing for Sunday. And then Monday will be Blueprints. Yeah. If I get the clock tower again, that's why we were waiting. But it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Blueprints. What's up, Wailord? You said wait? I am freighting? Oh yeah, I should probably come back in a little while with what's it? The No Man's Sky. Because I still want to get the Normandy. I've never done that exploration. Oh! Did you have any luck finding out why? Okay, fair enough. I will maybe try and have a look as well just to see if I can figure it out. But for now, no big deal. Thank you for trying. Thank you for hanging out. And I will see you next time. Call it. Architect's Chateau of the Dead. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that it's not open, right? Because I didn't get to use that key. It should still be back there. Ah, well. Save and quit. Thank you for stopping by, Gamer Hubby. It's always nice to have you. And you as well, Waylord. Stop streaming.